All right, Syndrome X and insulin resistance. Now, this is probably the one that you're not going to be surprised about, but you're also going to be surprised you never heard the term Syndrome X before. I talk majorly about insulin resistance in my videos about diabetes and estrogen, but here it is again. Insulin resistance occurs in people with high glucose uptake resulting from high carbohydrate diets, and a constant release of insulin by the pancreas leads to large amounts of insulin in the blood, eventually getting to the point where insulin is released but no longer effectively bringing glucose into the cells to be utilized for fuel. One such outcome again is diabetes, but insulin resistance can still be present, but not yet to the degree that would result in diabetes. Actually, studies have shown that 25% of non-diabetic patients have a similar insulin resistance to type 2 diabetic patients. So really, it may just be a genetic factor that they have the same amount of insulin resistance, but one experiences diabetes and one will experience the syndrome of Syndrome X. That 25% of people will experience a wide range of symptoms that are now classified as Syndrome X. It was actually coined in 1993. Syndrome X consists of an increased risk of coronary heart disease with symptoms like high blood pressure, increase in plasma triglycerides, decrease in HDL, smaller versions of LDL, microvascular angina, hyperuricemia, and plasminogen activator inhibitor. Increased abdominal fat is very much indicative of hyperinsulinemia. So, and I'll go more into it, a little bit more into cholesterol when it comes to that effect, but there is an inflammatory process that happens in high carbohydrate diets that will break down the blood vessels that lead to atherosclerosis. And again, I'm going to go more into it in cholesterol because it is not cholesterol's fault for atherosclerosis, which is why it got a bad rap because of the LDL and cholesterol that's found in it. But really, it's this Syndrome X. It's this insulin insensitivity, high amounts of insulin, high amounts of glucose going through the bloodstream that cause inflammation and rip up the blood vessels. And then LDL and cholesterol come to repair it because that's one of their jobs. And then they get stuck in this chronic state of repair because we eat too much carbs. But anyways, I digress.